Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to stay broke forever, this is the right video to learn from. If you also don't want to stay broke forever, this is the right video for you to learn from as well, because you can learn what not to do. Now, if you're new here, my name is Reese Thompson. I am a remote sales professional. I've been documenting my journey on YouTube. I have nothing to sell you. Don't have a course, don't have a program, don't have a mentorship. I just do this in my spare time. Now, in my experience of being in remote sales for the last year and a half, I've been able to scale from $0,000 per month, not knowing how to sell, not being a very good entrepreneur, to getting all the way up to $50,000 per month in commissions. As a commission-only salesperson, I've been able to make over six figures in the first 4 to 5 months of 2025. I know a thing or two about making money online. I know a thing or two about investing in skill sets, learning skill sets, getting education, and not being broke. All right. Now, I'm not where I want to be, and I'm certainly not wealthy, rich, or anything like that yet, but I know a thing or two about what I'm talking about. So, what I'm going to be talking about today, as per the title of the video, is pretty much how to stay broke, how to guarantee that you never amount to anything financially, and you struggle and you deal with cost of living crises, which aren't real. You deal with inflation, which is definitely real, but you have the side effects of it. And just be in a situation where financially you're restricted, you don't have options, you don't have freedom. And where does my experience come from? Where does my knowledge come from on this topic? Well, it comes from the fact, sorry, let me just make sure this is turned on. It comes from the fact that as a remote sales professional, I talk to people every single day on a daily basis in situations they do not want to be in. They are a certain age. I speak to people who are 18 years old to 65 years old. It's B2C, so I'm selling business to consumer. I sell info products, which helps these people change careers, make more money, have more freedom, all these things in their life. The one common denominator that I see across every single individual that I've spoken to in the last year and a half, however long it's been, all the individuals that are not in a financially good place, that are restricted in their life, they don't have the time freedom they want, the location freedom they want, they're just not happy. They're stressed, they're dealing with all the problems that are going on in the world, cost of living, all these things, which everyone tells you is real. The one common denominator behind every single one of these individuals that I see, they all follow the traditional path. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is working a job that they don't enjoy, that pays them just enough to get by. All of them have a mortgage went and got a mortgage early on and are trying to pay it off as early as possible. All of them haven't invested into skill sets and education. All of them have lived in fear. All of them have done exactly what they were told to do by the traditional education system. Right? And it's no fault of their own. Okay, they've done what they were told to do, but it is their problem. And the situation it's left them in. From my sales calls, I do find this out. I get very, very deep into what problems they're dealing with, how it makes them feel, how long has this been going on, what type of financial situation they're in, what impact this has on their life and their family's lives. We do have really deep conversations about this. So this is not just my opinion. This is what all my prospects tell me. It gets to the end of a sales call when I do an open wallet to find out how much money they have. Some of them literally are 30, 40, 50 years old with $100 to their name. $200 to their name, $2,000, $3,000 to their name. Some of them are still in credit card debt. Some of them are still paying off student loans and have a lot of student loans. Some of them are in careers paying them $40,000 a year, $60,000, $80,000 per year, not even making six figures. Some of them are trying to pay off a mortgage and they think that once they pay off their mortgage, their life will be so much better and they'll be so much happier. Some of them can't even send their kids to the school they want to send them to. Some of them don't even have the time for their kids. Some of them don't even have the time for fitness. I know these are excuses, but this is the life they're living as a result of following the traditional path and the education, or following the traditional route that they were told to follow through the traditional education system. So what I've come to learn, if you want to guarantee that you stay in a fucked up situation with no money, no freedom, no resources, no ability to provide a better life for yourself and the people around you that you love and take care of them and give them opportunities and maybe avoid World War III, whatever, everything that's going on right now, and be able to book a flight to a safe country, for example, because you have no money and not have the freedom to do that, which I think you should have the freedom to be able to do that. If you want to guarantee that that's your life, please follow the traditional path. Please go get awesome grades in school. Put all your time and effort into school. Then go to university, get the best grades you can in university, and get a really good job that pays you $80,000 per year, and you've got $60,000 of student debt. And then please go get a mortgage, because everyone needs a mortgage. It's the right thing to do. It's really, really financially smart. And then try to pay it off as quickly as possible, and then pay all this money on interest and be a slave to the lender. Please, if you want to have a life of no freedom, no options, be broke, be stressed, go that route. Absolutely. Everyone on my sales course who's gone that route, they absolutely love it. All right, I promise you. If you're anywhat conscious about the life you actually want to live and you want some freedom, you want to be able to go on a holiday, God forbid, you want to be able to move countries if you want to be able to change tax setups, whatever it is, have some type of freedom, have some type of enjoyment in your life, please do the opposite. All right. I'm not saying don't work hard in school. I'm not saying try your hardest, don't be the best you can be. But just look around and just realize everyone that's doing what they were told to do is currently complaining about everything. They're complaining about money, complaining about cost of living, job availabilities. Just do something different. Learn how to manage your finances. Learn that maybe getting a mortgage is not the best thing to fucking do in the world financially, and it restricts you and it ties you down to one location. It ties down your cash flow. It means you can't take risks. It means all these negative things. Maybe just learn that going and getting a university degree in 2025 is really not going to change much, because everyone that I know that's gone and gotten a university degree in Bachelor of Commerce or a Bachelor of Business, guess what? They didn't learn a fucking thing. Maybe understand that, hey, there are valuable skill sets out there online, and these people that are claiming to make all this money online, maybe there is some truth to it. Maybe they're not just lying and it's not just a fake reality. And there are people that are actually living in existence out there that does have freedom. And then work out what these people are doing. Are they doing the traditional path? Are they investing into their education? Are they taking risk? Are they getting new skill sets? What do you want?
Show you my dress.
Looks good. Very good. Sorry, before I was interrupted there. But yeah, just do the opposite. Invest in skill sets, invest in your education, learn actual valuable skill sets, which don't give you a piece of paper, which means nothing. Learn how to sell, learn human psychology, learn how to influence people to make positive change in their life. Learn how to manage money and finances, and learn actually how to build wealth and build businesses and create actual genuine value to the marketplace, so you can actually have a life of freedom. Now, I'm only a year and a half, 2 years into my entrepreneurship journey, 2.5, 3 years into self-development, learning how to manage finances, all these things. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm nowhere near where I want to be or where I will be and where I will end up. But I'm in a place where I do have a level of financial freedom for a 22-year-old. I can book a flight to anywhere in the world and not stress about the amount of money it costs me. I can book pretty much anywhere I want to go to and not stress about how much it's going to cost me. And yeah, and this is after a year and a half, 2.5 years of learning the right skill sets, having a completely different mindset to what we're told to have around money and all these things. And I've seen the benefits after just a small time period. So imagine over the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10, 20, 30 years, how that's going to compound and where I'm going to end up. It's pretty exciting for me to think about. But think about it for yourself. If you could just change your belief system, change your way of making decisions from what you've been told to do, where that's going to put you in even a year's, 2 years time, and then long term as well, how that's going to change the trajectory of your life. Because I guarantee you, if you don't, you're going to be in the situation that most of the prospects I speak to are in. Broke, unfulfilled, unhappy, stressed about money, stressed about the time they have with their family, all these things which are negative and you do not want to be dealing with when you're 30, 40, 50 years old and have a family. If you can make the right decisions now whilst you're young and change your mindset on these things, get the right skill sets, get the right education, learn how to manage finances, learn how to build a business, learn how to build wealth, all these things. I'm not saying you're not going to have problems, because trust me, there's still problems you're going to deal with. But at least when you're 30, 40, 50 years old, for example, or even mid-20s, at least you got more freedom. At least you're not dealing with money problems anymore, and you're dealing with other problems. And you can actually provide and have freedom and have stability and not be stressed about all these things most people are stressed about. So if you don't want to be broke, if you don't want to live a life of restriction and lack of freedom, please do not follow the traditional path. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, and keep tuning in. I know I don't upload too regularly now, but I promise you more things are coming. I've just invested in a nice $6,000 little setup for filming and content and microphone and stuff like that. some bigger things are coming within a few months' time. So stick around, and I'll see you in the next video.